What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. This time, I want you guys to look at these stats right here. Romanowski, Rominsky, Mecca, Moore, Ramsey, I can't pronounce Jemima, Ravens fan, King Brav, Seahawks. These were all games that I posted up in the last couple of days. Why? Because I ran through my season. And one thing appeared to me that really let me notice that EA doesn't really care what they're doing to us. EA is really trying their best to make this game as simple as possible. And if you don't want to rage and go insane and shoot your babies and kill your wives and get a drinking problem, you gotta play scrubbish. You gotta play like you a bum. If you don't play like you a bum, you'll never win. I'm just being totally honest with you. You have to play like you a bum. When you go out there, you have to pray for the bailouts. You got to try to get some die. You got to pray to get the bailouts. You got to pray to get all the actual plays. You got to do everything that you ain't used to doing. You got to come out here and run everybody in a big old bunch and pray to God that he chases down one man and you throw the ball like that. That was a nasty play, don't you? Got to admit that was a nasty play. I found ways to throw the ball and split back that confuse people. Yeah, I really like split back. Like, it's confusing, but sometimes it's annoying because they don't catch the ball. I don't know why they don't catch the ball. But I'm going to get to the cusp of this, like the custard? What do they call it? Cusp? Well, whatever the main subject of this video. Why am I being punished? Now, what I want you to know is punish means you have to pay for it. You got to pay for doing something. You do something bad, you go to jail. Now, I'm not going to go into the actual definition of it, but I don't know. I don't care really. I could Google it, but you Google it. I'm not going to go through all that. Why? I'm a YouTuber. I'm an average YouTuber. I'm not going to give you a history lesson and rant at the same time. What's the purpose of ranting and giving you a history lesson? But I've already wasted like 30 seconds of your time just talking. But let's get to the point of punishment in Madden. Do you know you're not punished for running the same defense every play, but I'm punished for my scheme in split back. I am punished because I have a split back scheme that two things that it does. It lets me attack you at all costs. Everything you run, I can attack you out of it because I'm bunched and I'm in a balanced formation for the running backs where they can run either left or right depending on how I feel. Next, split back is a very dangerous play and always has been dangerous and is one of the most underused plays in Madden this year. Why? Because if you don't know, when you run split back and you hurry up the offense, did you know you're punished for running the hurry up offense this year? You're punished. Now, I know a lot of guys are like, oh man, Trill, what do you mean punished? I run hurry up all the time. If you're like me, you give up a lot of sacks. I give up a lot of sacks. That's why I have to go quick read. At first, I swore it was because I couldn't read the defense. It was because the blocking was bad. No, when you hurry up your offense, you ultimately are opening yourself up for an EA design bug in the game, which allows you to get sacked. What happens is your tackles become, they give up the outside rush. Have you ever watched my videos and you'll see the end loop around my tackles? They always do the same exact animation. They loop around them, come around with their hand up, and I have to step up in the pocket, throw the ball, or take the sack. That's punishment for me running hurry up offense all game. You're not supposed to run the hurry up offense except for when you need it. And at the end of the game, when you're down, when you're ahead and you run hurry up offense, if you guys notice, I'm always getting sacked and I'm always pissed. Like, man, I went out and got an entire new offensive line because of this. Come to find out, it wasn't the O-line. It's a design flaw in the game to keep you from hurrying up the offense, to make you come off the field. Next, the reason you can't turn the ball up is because I'm being punished because other players don't have user. If you watch a lot of the passes you throw, you're like, man, how come this guy how come I can't catch the ball and just turn upfield? How come I can't catch the ball and run out the backfield? How come I just can't run and get away from you? Because this year, it was exposed last year that if you did not have user, it's very hard to play Madden. So what did they do? They made it easier for people without user. If you don't have user, that player who you're chasing after, he won't. Like, it's not even a design flaw. It's for everybody. When you don't have user, the biggest problem is trying to catch somebody in the open field. So if you nerf the way people run and people move, the guys who don't have user actually benefit from this. The bums benefited from us tripping, us stumbling, us not being able to turn the ball up. And next, what would happen is if you pick a ball off, that's why those guys stutter too. Because if you pick the ball off, most people just dive and attack you and chase you and miss the tackle, and you return it for 6, and the game is over in 2 seconds. The crazy part was they nerfed the way we return the ball. They nerfed the way we run. They nerfed the way we catch. We can't even chase a person down in the open field sometimes. Have you ever tried to like actually bat a ball in the open space? When you try to bat a ball one-on-one with a receiver and a DB, it seems like you're fighting the computer when you try to joust for better position. I'm being punished because these guys don't want to go out and learn how to use it. We're being punished because a lot of these guys aren't as good as we are. Why even play the game if everything you do? Look at that. Look. Was it the blitz or was it a bad read? Is it my fault he can't make reads? Is it my fault he can't make a read? Look. He didn't even go after the Wildcat. He stayed in his base defense. Next, the reason the speed was taken off the game because some people don't have common sense enough to know what's a base defense. A base defense is what you run when they have a base package. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. 3 receivers, running back, and a tight end. Now, if you don't have common sense to know, you need to come out and match up with a person. When they change their personnel, you don't need to be playing Madden. That's the biggest problem we have this year. You could sit in a base defense all game. That's why they took the speed off the game so people could stay in their base defenses. You don't have educational fortitude or knowledge to know you should not be in a 4-3 when I come out in a 5 wide set. That's your problem. You guys have a good one. Catch you next time.